Dr. Zahedi is the guy with the icon with the flathead and wrench. He is your crafting table. Hey yo! Welcome to IGY6 Games, the gamer channel that provides you a variety of entertainment and content. But here, before I kick things off, I appreciate the love by sharing in those icons that you need to click in. With that said, check out the social medias where I post daily and keep in touch with the followers. Now let go. Alright y'all, I'm here at the Outriders camp, obviously an in-game. I'm not all the way fully decked out, nothing like that. Second character, taking my time. But I want to show y'all what I've come to learn so far within the inventory, but mostly with Dr. Zahedi, who is our crafting station in Outriders. First things first, I'm not sure everybody's aware of this, but all these marked for dismantles, I hear people wondering, yeah, but what are we getting? Well, short answer, just hover over dismantle marked. And look, it shows your resources. So I'm going to get titanium and then those shards. All that shit's going to get in. And then the mods below. As you can see, I have a tier 3 mod along with that. And that's that legendary I have marked over there, that shoddy. So that's going to be like my first tier 3 mod that I'll have in the library. And I'll get to the library about that with the mods here in a second. Another thing to show, where you get your shards, whatever you hover over, you see that little diamond to the right of skills life leech? That's going to be turned in for your shards. Same thing with area master. Close range damage. That would be turned into shards, which you can see hovering over shards. So what was that? We have 5% with crit, with close range damage. Close range damage. Where are you at? Fourth down. So I'll get some more into that. Now that's covering shards and dismantling. But for, one more. And now also, let's talk about the mods that you have in your library and mods you don't. You can see the tier 1 mod, Vampire. It has that, let's call it die, that shows a 4. I don't know what the hell you're going to call that. But that little icon indicates that you already have that mod in your library. But as you can see, Icebreaker, the tier 2 mod, it doesn't have the die. So when this gets dismantled, it's going to be in the library and forever be available for mod swaps. Let's go over here to the gear. I want to show one of these. It's right there. Thirst for Blood, that tier 2 mod, not in the library yet. So that will go, and the close range damage would be the shard to go. Now here's an example I wanted to see. You can see I had 2 die right there. So both of these are already in the library. The little icon with the flathead and wrench means I've already swapped this mod before. And with the red duplicate, it just means what I'm currently wearing, Ground Crush. It shows that you already have that mod equipped somewhere on your gear, or the other way with the weapons. If you have that red duplicate, that means don't fucking use it, because you already got it on your character. Now that's all that. So let's dismantle all 14 and get that tier 3 mod. And let's get this to Dr. Zahedi. Thank you, titanium. Get that shit up. Now you're gonna see that close range damage. Look at that, over 4K now. So Dr. Zahedi is the guy with the icon with the flathead and wrench. He is your crafting table. Interact, hit the flathead and wrench, and let's get to showing the crafting options of improved rarity, raised attributes, mod gear, swap variant, level up. But before we get to that, I remember that tier 3 mod from that shotgun that I said wasn't in the library but now is. Now if you go check, alright, see, I've already doctored this with damage link. So that tier 3, let's scroll over. There you go, weightlessness. It's in your library. Alright, I recommend this, suggest, whatever you want to say it. But if you have a blue gear, you see it's dropped level 43. I don't need to improve the rarity yet. Why would I? when it's so cheap to level up. Right now it's currently at max level, but it's a lot cheaper to level up blue gear than it is to level up purple. If you can go without that additional mod, then I would suggest holding back on improving the rarity and just leveling up. I would say 50 at the fucking absolute cap, because this shit gets really expensive in any move you make when this gear is so high. I would keep blue until 50. I'm just saying, you don't have to do it. It's just going to save you a lot of fucking resources in the long run. Now, after I just said that, I'm going to go ahead and show you an example of improving the rarity. Fuck it. Let's do the double gun. I like using it. Improving it. Look at that. 260 titanium. Luckily, I just dismantled all that shit. Let's go ahead and improve it from blue to purple. Let's get this bitch epic. 260 titanium down the drain. But I get that additional mod, baby. Striga. Hell no, nothing crit. Bone shrapnel's very decent. Resistance breaker. Let's go with bone shrapnel. Now this double gun can do some work. Now with raising attributes, you're gonna need shards. That's what they use. This is the resource to get your attributes up. Let's do the legendary gloves. Now I'm gonna show y'all raising attributes, the raise attributes feature, and the crafting on my legendary gloves. As you see, I should level that bitch up. But let's raise the attributes. As you can see, the attributes are max health, cooldown reduction, skills life leech, and I haven't spec'd any of it. So you see max health, and if you want to see how much you have for shards, there's your list. I'm healthy in all three, so I'm gonna just show y'all raising those attributes. And that's maxed out attributes. Now we're on to mod gear. I don't want to do it with the gloves. I want to do it with my boots. I'm not going to be running Impel. Now when you're switching your mods, you're not restricted with the original mod. Say it's tier 1. I don't have to choose a tier 1 mod. I can bump that bitch up to tier 2 and go more aggressive. So in fact, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get the personal space. I believe it was down further. But I also wanted to show y'all one little example of getting warned right there. The reload shield, you see the duplicate again? Means I got this on a gear piece. Definitely don't put that on. There it is. Switch that out, and you're just spending some leather. As you can see, you get a fuck ton of leather in this game. Swap that out. Not only did I switch a mod, but I increased the tier. I put that from 1 to 2. Yeah, you can do it to 3. And now I feel a little more comfortable. Now we need a swap variant. Let me get the double gun. With the double gun, when you swap a variant, you are using what material? Iron. Now, see, I'm very curious about this demolisher. Look, as the standard, I got 60 round clip, 60 round mag. My bad, y'all. 750 RPM. Now watch demolisher. Increase the mag size. The RPM is dropped like half. Almost legit half. Damage is even decreased, but the crit multiplier is increased by fucking 14. But I get the range. I get additional range, but the accuracy and stability go down. I don't know what the fuck this does, but for the purpose of showing, and I have plenty of iron to fuck around with, I'm going to go ahead and switch the variant of the double gun to demolisher. That's all it takes. And it was drained from my account. And I'm kind of interested to fucking go do this right now instead of doing the video. But we have one more. We got to level up something. And I'm going to level up those legendary gloves. 120 titanium. I have it. Let's do it. You see, I was sitting at a 39. It's my current level. Leveling up. And you can see the current maximum. I can get this all the way to 43. I might. But just to show an example of one time, level up, you get your increase in armor, get your randoms and your attributes. The attributes stay the same, the numbers don't. And let's go ahead and level up titanium. Now it's a 40. 150 one more time. Fuck it, let's get to 41. Alright. Oh, I don't like that cooldown reduction. What the fuck? People can fly? That's some horse shit. So just to recap, improve rarity. This takes titanium. Raise attributes. Takes your shards. Mod gear. Depending on what you got. If you use a weapon. Whoops. If you use a weapon to mod gear. To switch a mod out. It's going to take iron. With gear. Select gear. Go to mod gear. It takes leather. Iron for weapons. Leather. Swapping variants. Takes iron. And level up takes titanium. Alright, y'all. Well, that's a little tour, a little walkthrough through Dr. Zahedi and the crafting table. And showing y'all a couple of tips over there in the inventory screen. If I missed anything, let me know. What do y'all think about the crafting station in Outriders? Me, my history, all I really did was TD2 with looter shooters. And let's just say their crafting table is subpar if you compare it to Outriders. Outriders, y'all did an amazing job with the crafting table. It's impressive. It's a lot of freedom. You got a lot of shit you can do with each gear piece and weapon. I hope you learned something. Have any questions? Feel free. Have a comment. Am I stupid? Did I miss something? Go ahead, let me know. Let the community know. And as always, I say, peace.